It's summertime and the living is easy. Well, not exactly if you live somewhere like Central Texas like I do, where in another few weeks it could easily be 110 degrees outside, and that's beastly hot, especially if you're trying to soak in a hot tub. So the question of the day is, can you use a hot tub like a swimming pool? And the short answer is maybe. Let's get into why. Hi, I'm Jeff Campbell from Hot Tub Owner HQ, and I'm glad you're here with me. So, first of all, just know that the average hot tub does not have a cool setting on it. However, Hot Spring Spas does make what they call the Cool Zone technology, and they license that to a few other brands like Desert Hot Tubs and Caldera Spas as well. And if you have one of their hot tubs, especially if it's already built in, then it's easy to switch from hot to cold, or you can add it kind of as an aftermarket feature on some of their newer hot tubs. For most of us though, I have a Master Spas hot tub, which I love, but for most of us, you can't add that technology, at least not easily or inexpensively, to your existing hot tub. So what do you do? Well, let's go through some of those steps right now. The first thing I want to do is see how hot my water is compared to the actual readout. I turn my power off when I shoot my videos so it doesn't kick on and make a bunch of noise while I'm recording the video. But I'm going to measure with this food thermometer right here and just see what the water temperature reads. 103.8. Typically, I do keep my hot tub set at 98, both because now we're in the summer months, but also because I have a 5-year-old who loves to get in here, and 104 is just way too hot for her. So I guarantee you I don't have my hot tub set to 104, even though that's basically what it is reading. So there's a couple of things that we can do. What I want to caution you against, though, is I want you to never, ever cut the power for any length of time, because not only does that turn off the heater, which may be what you're wanting right now, but it also turns off the pump and the filtration system, more importantly. And without that, there's no way to circulate the water through the filter. And even if you add chemicals to it, it's not getting circulated through the entire system. That can easily lead to a harmful level of bacteria building up. So don't ever think that that is a good solution for hot summer months when you want to get in here. What I want you to do instead is either look for economy mode or sleep mode on your hot tub. My hot tub has both of those modes. Let me briefly explain what they are, although they kind of do the same thing. Economy mode basically is when you want to keep your electric bill lower, and so if you set it to that, the heater only kicks on when the filtration cycles kick on. Now, that alone is probably not going to be enough if you live somewhere beastly hot like I do, if you want to get your water temperature down for summer. However, sleep mode is an even better mode for summer use, and let me tell you why. What sleep mode does is it only kicks the heater on, not only during filtration cycles only, but it only kicks the heater on when the actual water temperature hits 20 degrees below your set point. Now, the reality of it is, here in Central Texas, I could cut the power completely on my hot tub for days, and again, don't do that, but I could do that, and my water temperature would likely never get below 95 if it's 100 plus outside. It's just not going to happen. The sun is beating down. I don't have my hot tub under any sort of a cover, although I do have the cover on it, but the water temperature is basically kind of being trapped under that cover. And if it's 105 degrees outside, there's just no way it's going to drop 20 degrees below what I have it set to. However, that will give you the best possibility of your water temperature being at a bearable temperature. And that can be great for early morning soaks as well as evening soaks, not in the middle of the day when the sun is beating down on you. But let me show you how I switch my hot tub either to economy mode or sleep mode. And again, for my purposes, I think sleep mode is a little bit better in terms of trying to get that water temperature down over time. It's not going to drop instantly. A lot of people think, oh, well, I'm just going to bump it to 98 and it's going to hit that in a few minutes. And no, that's not how it happens. It takes maybe 8, 10, 24 hours in some cases for your hot tub to heat fully up to temperature. And if it's 100 degrees outside, there's no way it's going to drop by more than a degree or two just because you've lowered the temperature on the panel. So by doing these changes that I'm about to show you, you can expect to see those changes take effect over the course of days, not hours, and certainly not minutes. But let's go through the steps now to switch it to sleep mode and economy mode. Your brand of hot tub, though, will be different. So consult your manual, look online if you need to. Your hot tub may not have both of those modes, but if it has one or the other, and chances are it does, either one of those is going to be better than not doing anything, and it's going to be better than just bumping the temperature down on the top side panel. That's not going to do much if it's beastly hot outside. But let me move the camera now so you can see better what I'm going to do. And I'm going to cut the power back on because otherwise we can't switch anything. Forgive me if it kicks on while we're doing the rest of the video. And real quick, before we keep going, if you like this video and you want to see more videos like it, hit that like button for me and then smash that subscribe button for me too. It sends a great signal to YouTube. They're going to show my video to more people, grow my channel, and it's a great way to say thank you to me for taking the time to make these videos. So since I don't want to get the camera in the middle of the hot tub, I'm just going to sort of hold this manually. I did just turn the power back on, which is why you see that little PR there on the screen. But as I begin to press buttons, you can see it was set to 102. I'm going to bump this down. I'm going to put it on 98, which is usually where I have it set to, but sometimes my older daughters get in here with their friends and bump it up. And then we're going to press the mode button, and you can see now that switched it to economy. I'm going to press the mode button again and then hit the arrow. Let's see. And then hit the mode button again, and now it's in sleep mode. SLP stands for sleep. Forgive that noise in the background. One of my neighbors is doing some construction on their house, but you know, there's no excuses in hot tubbing, so the video goes on. But that's just how easy it is. The mode button, and then the up or down arrow, mode button again. Now it's in standard mode, which is where it is normally. But again, I'm gonna go ahead and put it into sleep mode. And again, sleep mode is going to have the heater theoretically only kick on when it drops 20 degrees below the set point, which it probably never will now that it's in June in Texas. And again, we just set the temperature to 98. So it's never going to get down to 78. So chances are the heater will rarely kick on at this point. But again, because of how hot the ambient air temperature is, it's really not likely to go below, I'd say 95 at best. I'd be lucky to hit that. So that's it. That's the easiest and best thing that you can do, unless you have a hot tub with the Cool Zone technology, or it's from Hot Spring Spas and you can add that as an add-on. That's the best way to be able to use your hot tub all summer long when it's beastly hot outside. If you are struggling to maintain your water chemistry, and a lot of us have that struggle, if you're struggling, you can maintain your water chemistry in as little as 5 minutes a week. It really doesn't have to be super complicated. And if you want to know exactly what I do each and every week in my hot tub, I want you to check out this video right up here, right now on my channel. It walks you through the simple steps where you don't need to overcomplicate things. But for now, I'll see you in the next video.